Hey everybody, we're back out here at the Bullnose project, and I kind of want to show you what we're trying to do. We're removing part of the dash bezel so that we can get behind it and fix the shift indicator. It's not reading. Whenever you pull down on that shift lever, it just stays in one spot and it's not moving. I found out that the little wire isn't connected, and it's not connected because it's broke. The previous owner disconnected it because the little sheath that the wire runs through is snapped. And I kind of want to show you what I'm talking about, because if you guys are trying to do this, it's a very simple fix. You might have to order the part. That's what I did. You can try and fix the little sheath. Mine's broke in 2 different spots, and so it's just kind of messed up. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So those of you that are trying to fix this, when I pull down on this lever, that stays over in park. It does not move. And it's because this little wire right here is broke. And the wire is actually still connected, as you can see. It connects right up here. But the little sheath that wire runs through is broke here, and it's broke all the way under there. So it's broke in 2 different spots. And because of that, when you pull on this shift lever, it doesn't pull correctly through that sheath. And so in turn, this indicator doesn't move. So I've ordered a new one, and it's a whole little kit. It's like 25 or 30 bucks. And it's just this little piece, but in order to connect it, you have to pull all of this off. And to do that, there is about 4 little screws holding that sucker on, and then we can pull that sucker off. So there's a screw, and I've already pulled it off. You can see there's a screw right up in here. Okay, there's one in the middle right here. So again, there's one over here, there's one in the middle, and then there's one all the way over here in the corner. Okay, then you have to go down here and pull these knobs off. And now we should, if I can do this with one hand, should hypothetically be able to remove this thing. Sorry, this is kind of hard with one hand, but be very careful. You don't want to break this thing. Just pull it off, set it out of the way. And now we need to get in here, and in order to get to this wire that we're going to replace, I bought the little kit, and it's just this, literally this little wire with this little bracket right here, and it slides in here. It's going to replace this whole indicator group. That whole thing slides out with this wire, and we'll just slip the new one in. It should be very easy. Now we have to pull out a couple screws, one down in here, one down in there, and I've already got these already loosened up. We got this one, it's ready to come out. And that one is already out. So this whole thing should pretty much pop out of there. See, now it's nice and loose, and you can kind of see back in there. Really, the only things holding it on is the speedometer cable that's down in there. And it's actually very simple to replace if you ever do need to replace that. It looks like a wiring harness back there. But I need to get to this little guy that's right under here. So let me figure that out. So we got that taken out, the shift indicator out of the 86 here. And as you guys can see, this little wire is broken in 3 different places. And that keeps it from being able to shift or to indicate correctly whenever you pull that steering column over. So what we did is we found you can order just the part. Ordered it off of Amazon, I believe. And I think it was about 20 bucks. To buy the whole thing is about 100, I think, something like that. So might be about 80 bucks, I'm not sure. We decided to go this route because honestly, that's all I need to replace. Everything else is fine. This isn't broken or anything, so all you have to do, remove that little nut there, this retention spring, and then just swap it out. So that's what we're gonna do. You can see, hook that little wire right around that little hook right there. Get it in place. And then this actually has a guide rod right there that it can sit down on, a little peg. And then we'll put a screw down in there. And that will work. So again, now it's just the wire that moves that indicator instead of the broken tube. So that's really good. We're gonna go get this installed. All right, everybody, you can kind of see I got that thing installed. We had to modify this little screw that came with it, was not holding that in place. So, but as you can see now, when we put it in gear, it's moving now correctly. So, all right, we got it all put back together. Works great. Cheap little fix, and it's put back together nice and clean.